Hi everyone, welcome to Homeschool Autism Life. My name is Jamie, and today's video is a continuation of my open collaboration with Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest. And each month a bunch of homeschool moms are getting together and sharing information based on different subjects. This month is our favorite educational toys. And so one of the things for me, and this has been something that I've been doing a lot of, is putting it in the spin of autism. I have a 12-year-old son who is autistic, but I've also found that a lot of these toys, my typical daughters who are 11 and 9, I hesitated there because she just had a birthday, they really enjoy these toys as well. So that's the bonus. The other thing is that I have lots and lots of educational toys on my wish list. Subscription services like KiwiCo and stuff like that I'm really excited to try, but I've never really had tons of money to put towards that just yet. I had to buy lots of curriculum, and so I wasn't able to put it in, but I'm hoping that next year I will. So I won't be talking about that, but I will be talking about toys that are super on a budget. So I'm gonna go, I don't know, in whatever order, but one of the cheapest ones that I've gotten, an educational toy, is this dollar store microphone. Literally $1. It's got lots and lots of wear and tear. And you might be looking at me going, that's just a really loud noisemaker, Jamie. Why would you want your children to have that? And how is it educational? Well, because of my son's autism, we are trying to teach him to use language more, use interactive attention span, which means paying more attention to the people around you, and using verbal communication and that sort of idea. If you are interested in knowing what we use for a home-based therapy program, I will leave a link to it down below so that you kind of have more idea. But this little dollar store toy has been a great way to help expand his language because it changes how you talk a little bit. But you know, even just interacting with me, so I'll start doing something, he's like, stop singing or stop talking or stop whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you for telling me. And so then sometimes I'll go, okay, it's your turn, and I'll put it to him and he will be like, ah, but it's all interactive attention span. So this is a great toy to help expand your child's interactive attention span, things that will make them pay attention to you rather than just their internal stuff. But as you can imagine, my typical children love to sing and talk in this as well. So along the same vein of really inexpensive educational gifts is these giant, I have 2 of these, and I bought these 3 years ago. Tells you how much we do it in the playroom or in Darian's home-based therapy program room. But it has, this much is gone because I'm usually the one doing it. But why I say it's a great educational toy is because it really helps pull out some of his language. What does he want me to do with the bubbles? Do you want me to do bubbles today? Do you want me to do the biggest bubble in the whole wide world? Do you want me to do lots of little bubbles and blow them to the ceiling? Should we try and get the ceiling? And you're just helping them expand their language one little word, one little sentence at a time. And as you can imagine, my typical children love these as well. So the next thing that I got, especially for a Christmas present, but it's not, I'm not going to blow it up for you, but it is found in the exercise aisle of the store, but it's called a peanut ball. So if you see those really large balls, we have some of those as well, but this is a peanut ball one. So it just looks like the shape of a peanut, and The great thing about this particular toy is that it is very, very bouncy. So for the purpose of teaching our kids to use language, you know, what do you want to do? Do you want to bounce? Should we play horsey? There's lots of different ways to stretch and grow that language little bits by little bits. And these have been huge, huge, huge. I want to bounce high. I want to bounce slow. I want to wiggle on the ball. There's so many different opportunities to help our children get really excited about the toys that they're using, but also using language to direct the play that you do. So that one is one that I would recommend as well. So a lot of people also tend to do things like the marble run. Now, Darian is very inconsistent using these, but my daughters for sure aren't. But it's one of those things that's like a universal toy, and it's all about using your brain to build how is the Lego, how is the marble going to go and move from point A to point B, and how do I want it to move? And so Darian has done it a few times. It's not a consistent one, but my girls absolutely love it, and Darian does use it on occasion. Along the same vein is this Tumble Trax. So what I like about this one in particular is that it shows you using these different pieces, there you go, on a fridge, or I've got a baking tray, a really big one that I actually put on his wall in his therapy room. And so this is just one of those ways, but you can see the pieces and just build the same thing on there and then watch the marble go. So it's more of a copying, and so I really appreciated that, but there's lots of different things that you can do. Oh, I think that's supposed to be like that maybe. But there's lots of different methods, different things that you can build using these, and it's a really straightforward and simple game that you can get. The next thing that I was going to share was these things. Now, they are called Zuawa Snowflake Tiles, and I will put a link for all of this stuff down below. But I have found that these have been really good for my typical girls because they like to build things and play with them, but also for my son because we do, of course, with all autistic children, you often play with toys in a different way. So with this one, we don't do it in the way that we build and stuff like that, but we organize the tiles using one of these, and I don't know if I can get far enough away for you to see, but it's one of those tents that you lift up and are able to play, and I'm just trying to get all the colors in there so you can see it around all of the other stuff. So that toy, it's like a parachute toy that you can like fluff out and then sometimes run under and do all sorts of games like that. What Darian likes to do with me is we lay that out flat and then we organize all of these different colored tiles onto this, and he gets great joy and stuff from like mixing them up, and then mommy has to go, oh no, but it's all about interactive play. I want my son to play with me, and I want him to learn how to interact with people. Even though his world, he really is comfortable in his own space, it is often really wonderful to help them stretch and grow, to learn how to interact with people and expand their language. So it's a really great tool to go, okay, what color is this one right here? What color is that? And you have the ability to help them learn and grow. You can make flowers and go, oh, look, I made a flower out of this color or that color, and have them talk about it. Oh, does it need a stem? Does it need a leaf? And so this is one of those things that for my autistic child, but also for my typical children, these are our favorite educational toys. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it gives you some ideas if you're still struggling to find Christmas ideas for your autistic children or even your typical children. And please, please, please check out the the link down below. My brain was like blank. I will try to remember to link the whole playlist with all the moms talking about educational toys that we love to give our kids. I hope this has been helpful. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.